Hey YouTube, it's your favorite mental health specialist, Ty Guidance, and welcome back to today's video. This video is going to be slightly different because I have a question for you. My question to you is, what topics, what questions or concerns do you want me to go over and discuss? What do you want to see? And if you're new here and you've never seen me before, I'm your favorite mental health specialist on this account, a naturopathic physician who goes over and discuss mental health, healing, life after trauma, how to stay positive, how to be confident, by educating ourselves, informing ourselves, and motivating ourselves. So we talk about education, we talk about motivation, we talk about inspiration, we talk about how to deal with traumatic situations, how to heal ourselves from anxiety and PTSD and OCD and BPD, and just anything that allows us to heal and regulate our nervous system internally and externally, as well as how to gain confidence if you struggle from confidence, like you grew up in a toxic or low vibrational environment, or maybe you just didn't have certain resources such as education, finance, and etc. Also on this account, we talk about being vulnerable and being honest and being accountable. So I'm not here to force religion or spirituality or tell you guys what you can and cannot do. So I always recommend that you take what resonates. Why is it so hard for me to say what I need to say? You take what resonates and you leave the rest. You're not always going to agree with me. I'm not always going to agree with you. You're not always going to agree with people. They're not always going to agree with you. The purpose of this account is for us to build connection, to build community, and to reassure you that you're not alone. You and I both have gone through trauma, and I'm not going to edit this. I am not going to edit this, you guys, because I have other videos that I'm going to record. The reason why I'm making this video is because you and I both have gone through a significant amount of trauma. The only difference is that I decided to use my voice and my platform to speak up about it because I'm not afraid or ashamed. And that's another thing you have to keep in mind. When you're elevating, when you're healing, when you're letting go of certain mindsets and behaviors, you should never feel embarrassed. You should never feel ashamed. And if you do have these scarcity mindsets and ideologies and belief systems, we help you release them. We help you align yourself with the person and the people and the places and things that you want to experience. So enough about me, back to you and the reason why I'm making this video, other than to let you know who I am. What questions, what topics, what type of content would you guys like to see? I've been posting content for over a year, okay? If you're new here, over a year consistently, since June of 2025. If you're an OG and you've seen me before previously, I've been posting content and had this idea since 2017 going into 2019 on a different channel. You guys find that channel, you find it. If you don't, regardless of where you see me, and I do have other social media platforms because I do post other type of content, but for this one specifically, that's the vibes. But yeah, I'm making this video because it's been brought to my attention. A lot of you guys have been booking your service and your sessions, which I do have a website once again for services and sessions and consulting and healing. It's in the description, www.tyguidancesummer.com. It is virtual, right? Where we chit chat and you guys are letting me know like what you guys want to discuss. And a lot of you guys that have been following me on my other social media platforms, which will be in the description down below, like Instagram and on TikTok, have been appreciating the lives. We have been going on live because we have the eligibility to do so. Of course, I would love to continue to go live here on YouTube, but we have to reach that requirement. But until we're able to reach that requirement, what have you guys been wanting to talk about? As well as when you guys watch these videos, I inform you that when it comes to healing, because there's no right or wrong way to do so, it requires a lot of patience. It requires a lot of energy. I'm not here to sell you any courses or any beliefs or any ebooks that do not work. Anybody who's ever booked a service in a session with me or anybody who's watched my content will always see results. The results do take time. It could take years. It could take months. It could take weeks. It could take decades. How you become the best version of yourself, how soon you're able to see results, is based off of the time, the energy, and the effort that you're investing into yourself. The quicker and the more time and energy and effort that you're able to make necessary changes or to make boundaries or to cut off people, places, and things. You have to realize that when you're healing yourself internally, from the inside first, before you try to heal yourself on the outside, it's a lot of suppressed emotions. It's a lot of releasing trauma from early ages. So a lot of people have been touched on inappropriately at an early age. A lot of people grew up in poverty at an early age. A lot of people have been beaten at an early age. A lot of people gone through abuse at an early age, whether it was themselves or their family and friends. A lot of people grew up out of poverty at an early age. So you have to realize, if you never took the time to talk about those things, you're going to go through a period of withdrawals. You're going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel challenging. I'm only here to trigger the best version of you if it's for you. And that's another thing. If my content's not for you, you don't have to be here. I don't recommend commenting or engaging because it doesn't change what I say. It doesn't change the people that it's impacting, and it's not going to change you. I never force you guys to do anything that you want to do. So it's like, if this content seems like it's in alignment with you, trust your intuition. Go off your discernment. Go to your God, your ancestors, universe. And that's another thing. We don't force religion or spirituality because everybody has free will, and people are going to want to believe in what they want to believe in. I'm not God to anybody. I'm not anybody's mom. I'm not anybody's dad. I'm not anything to anybody other than, if I'm meant to be a part of your life and if I'm meant to be in alignment with you, then we'll be for each other. But the whole purpose of this content, just in general and just moving forward, is just continuing to have a positive mindset, because healing is a choice. If you want to heal, you'll heal. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I do recommend going to therapy and seeing a psychiatrist if, these videos may not be enough, if you're not booking a service or a session, or if you're not applying the information. But if you're applying the information and you're watching these videos with intentions, once again, anything in life, why would you not see the result? And that's the goal. The goal is to see the result so you can heal, you can be confident. You don't have to have any envy in your heart, any envy in your spirit, any envy in your mindset. And for those of you who may be asking, well, who is she to tell me what are her credentials? I'm a person just like you. Yes, I am a naturopathic physician. Yes, I have gone through trauma. But if you were to take away the titles and the labels, people are people at the end of the day. Men, women, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, hey, the gays, the theys, the we's, the she's, and the he's, we're all people. We all go through things. And people love to talk about mental health and healing as a trend. This is not a trend. I've been talking about this for a while. I've been positive my entire life. And I'm here to let you know that you can continue to be positive and continue to be confident and continue to be who you are, for despite what has happened to you, the traumatic situations, or despite how anybody feels towards you. We're not here to be palatable to people who don't want to do the same. There are people in this world who may be good. There are people in this world who may be bad. But over here, we are positive. We are intentional. We choose to heal. We choose to be nice. We choose to be kind. We choose to be loving. And a lot of people, once again, they don't want to be nice. They don't want to be kind. They don't want to be healing. That's not for me. That's not for you. Everyone doesn't want to heal. Everyone may not know how to heal. So it's like, if you were never taught and shown, you have a choice. Do I want to watch this lady's videos and take what resonates and leave the rest, or do I not want to? And that's like anything in life. We motivate, we educate, and we inform. For the past year and some change, because it's been a year and some change, I don't know how many months. Maybe a year, maybe like 5 months or 6 months, or just over a year. Watch to the beginning. Majority of the videos have been educational and informative. Recently, some of the videos have been more inspirational, but that's why I'm coming on here to figure out, like, what do you guys want to talk about? Do we want to continue the educational videos? Do we want to continue the motivational videos? Or do you want to continue to switch it up? But let me know. Also, you can't be afraid to be vulnerable or honest or accountable on this account. You can't be worried about negativity or what people think. We don't do that. If I don't do that, you guys don't do that. Everybody goes through things. Everybody has feelings. Everybody has emotions. I'm just honest about it because I know I'm a real person outside of the internet. Okay? I have never and will never allow people, places, and things who don't get to know me, who do not know me, who do not respect me, and who are not for me to make me feel any type of way. And I encourage you all to do that. I am aware that what I say and what I do is going to be watched, is going to be documented, or as people like to say, in court or by law, will be used towards me. But as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do and you do the right thing and I'm mindful, everyone's going to do things in life. And the main reason why it's so important to do what makes sense to you is because everybody has to learn information. We're not here to be hypocritical. We're not here to judge people. Like, people go through trauma. It's never been funny. I've never laughed at people at all who have struggled or suffered, because to me, it's disgusting. It's degrading, and it's demeaning, and it's disrespectful, and it's dehumane. Okay? So, yeah. I'm getting off this video because at this point now I'm just yapping. But yeah, let me know. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. Thank you for always having your post notifications. Thank you for always following me on all my social media platforms. Once again, all the information is down in the description box below. And head to TikTok and on Instagram, because yeah, for the rest of the month of November, December, I'm going to be going live. Okay? I love you. You're not alone. Don't ever think you're alone. If you thought you were alone, you're not alone. But yeah, continue to watch the videos. Let me know what we're going to talk about so we can continue to work towards it. Okay? Love you. Bye.